Hi James, so I'm in my bed, but that's because it's cold and I'm sleepy and I want to sleep. But I just realized I haven't made a video yet and it's 11, so I'm gonna make one really fast right now and it's gonna be interesting. We'll see how this goes. Okay, so I got out of bed to make this video. So I was planning on making this video much earlier today, but I kind of ended up falling asleep for many hours. I don't really know how many because I forgot what time it was when I fell asleep. And now it's 11 o'clock and I'm here. The topic that I'd like to talk to you about today is a question we ask a lot of kids when they're little. And that question is, what do you want to be when you grow up? Now, asking this question to a 5-year-old is a totally reasonable thing because it has them start thinking about things that they could be or that they want to be, not that they are going to be, which is a very different thing. I also think it's a large part of where dreams and aspirations come from because little kids are kind of like, I want to be an astronaut! Or maybe, I will be the president. Or sometimes even, I would like to be a cow. I had a friend who wanted to be a cow once. That was very strange, but totally a reasonable thing for like a 5 or 6-year-old to want to be because they could want to be anything they ever want ever because that's just their little and it's amazing. The issue with this question is when you apply it to people who are older, like my age or your age, or someone who's like actually trying to figure out what they want to do with their life. Because the question is, what do you want to be when you grow up? Which has two problems. First problem is the what do you want to be. It implies that there is one thing that you're going to be when you grow up, and that's the thing you're going to do. Like, you're going to be a firefighter, or a teacher, or an astronaut, or the president. Like, there's one thing you're going to be, and that's it, and that's your life. Which is simply not true. People tend to have many different jobs and do many different things throughout their life, and especially right after college, there's not one thing that you're just going to start to do and just do forever. The other problem with the question is the grow up part. Now, I don't ever think we really, truly, fully grow up. There's not a point in your life where you are done growing up and you are an adult. Congratulations. I mean, legally, there's a time when you are now an adult. That's when you turn 18. But even then, it's not really true because then you can't drink alcohol and you can't do other things. You can't like rent a car. But even then, I know 18-year-olds who are very much not adults. And I know 15-year-olds who are very much adult-like. So it's kind of weird. I remember when I was little, I asked Mom what she wanted to be when she grew up. And she answered, don't rush me. Maybe it was don't push me. I don't remember exactly the wording. But basically, she was saying that she still had some growing up to do, like we all do. Everyone's constantly growing and changing and learning new things and doing something different. And that's why this question is kind of really strange. It's kind of why I tried to not think of this question, because it's kind of a big thing that people keep asking me and people my age, because I'm about to finish my junior year of college, and then I'll be a senior, and then I'm going to go out into the world, and presumably I'm going to have to be an adult and choose what I want to do with my life, and do that thing. The other thing is, I have no clue what's going to happen. I may get a job in this, I may get a job in that, and those two paths may lead me totally different places and I have no clue where I'm going to go with it. And it's going to be great, and it's kind of the adventure of life, and it's really fun. And honestly, I have no clue what I want to do with my life. If someone told me that I had to choose right now the one job that would have to be, I would not be able to answer that question. And I don't think anyone my age should be expected to be able to answer that question because it's not really a thing that we all have to do. I've met so many people recently that have totally thought, like, this is their life plan, this is what they're going to do, and then in the past month, they've changed it. I'm excited to see what I'm going to do with my life. I have no clue what it's going to be, but I'm really excited to find out. I hope that you're also excited to find out what you're going to do, and I'm excited to see what you're going to do, and it's going to be great. And now the life update section. Nothing's happening in my life. I still have more school and lots of work to do that I should go do right now, which I will do right now. Your video on Tuesday really made me happy, and I actually started to tear up a little bit. It's kind of weird seeing my little brother, who I'm so used to seeing as, like, my little brother who's 12, acting like an adult, ironically, for this video. I keep forgetting you're growing up, and it's kind of freaking me out, but I'm really enjoying it, and it makes me happy. I love seeing how much you've changed and how much you've grown, and now you have your own ideas and your whole everything, and it's all great, and I love it. Yay! Also, Mom suggested that we make these videos only once a week, so one of us make it once and the other one make it once a week. And if we want to do that, we could definitely do that, especially until school ends, because I'm entering finals, but I really only have 2 weeks of school left, and I could totally make 4 more videos in those 2 weeks. It doesn't really matter to me. But if it matters to you, and if it's too stressful, then we can definitely go down to that, and that's totally okay with me. So, if you want to do that, say that. Also, if you have a comment on my video, just like, write it in the comments and sign it little j, and I'll sign anything big J so that we know who's talking to who. Also, we still need a punishment. I don't know what we're supposed to do. I'll think of something in my Monday's video, and when I make Monday's video, I will tell you something that we're going to do unless you tell me something before then. So tell me something before then, or else I'm gonna pick something. Anyway, that's all for right now. I'll see you tomorrow, James.